Welcome to your one and only JMTN News, where we bring you important news at important times. I'm Gio, reporting to you live from New York City, where Ebola has now...
Sorry to interrupt, Gio, but we have breaking news. Marathon deaths are on the rise. Yes, marathon runners, who are normal, everyday people, just like you and me. It must surprise people that they could die from something other than Ebola. Right, Tommy?
Indeed, Marilyn. Are you a marathon runner? Are you wondering if you're at risk? Stay tuned and you'll find out right after this commercial break. Are you sick and tired of those old, disgusting water fountains?
Well, now you don't have to worry about that old, disgusting water, because we invented the Blue Blazer water bottle. It can hold up to 24 ounces of water, and it's refreshing, and it has a 2-finger lock that you can hold it by. Now, if you get this water bottle, you'll go so fast, no one will even see you on that trek. If you get this, you don't have to worry about these cool, awesome running shoes. You could just use this water bottle.
Call now and get a second Blue Blazer absolutely free. Just pay $29.99 shipping and handling.
Welcome back to JMTN News, where we bring you the most important news at the most important times. Over the past few years, America has seen a substantial increase in marathon runner deaths. A few hours ago, the Rock and Roll Marathon in Arizona finished. We have just been informed that 4 of the participants died.
All 4 runners were escorted to the hospital following the race. All patients had the same symptoms, including severe vomiting and confusion after the race. Shortly after the runners went to the hospital, they fell into a coma in which they soon died.
Before they were all deceased, they were diagnosed with hyponatremia. Hyponatremia is when the body has an abnormally low concentration of sodium, which is salt, in the blood.
And now we will go to Jill, who has more information.
Thanks, Marilyn. Everyone is wondering why runners are dying after a marathon. Could it be some type of disease, some virus? Is there any relationship with all the deceased runners? I'm here with one and only Grammy Award-winning, 2-time heavyweight champion, Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Noah Whitmore.
Thanks for having me today, Jill. The explanation is very simple when you think about it.
Dr. Noah, can you explain why runners are dying?
Well, I was getting to that in a minute. What happens?
Yeah, let me stop you right there. Can you just explain to us how runners are dying? Now, why do the runners have such a low amount of salt in their blood?
Well, if you would wait a few moments, I can get to that and explain what...
Okay, we'll be right back to find out the answer after these short messages.
Are you always running around? Are you one of those people who sweat a lot and can't seem to find the right drink? Now all of your problems are solved with Gatorade. Not only does Gatorade taste great, coming in a variety of flavors such as fruit punch, orange, and lemonade, but it helps to replenish the sodium you lose through your sweat. It also has a lot of other electrolytes that help you feel healthier and stronger after just one sip.
I feel healthier and stronger already.
Now you no longer have to dread exercising because you have something to look forward to. I challenge America to get fit while enjoy doing it. Are you up for the challenge? Buy your supply of Gatorade today.
I'm here once again with Dr. Noah Whitmore. Can you finally explain why there's not enough sodium in the runner's blood?
Well, what happened was that the runners drank too much water, which caused their sodium levels to drop significantly. The kidneys are the part of the body that are in charge of flushing out the body's fluids and regulating the amount of water in the body. And when the runners drink too much water in a short period of time, it causes the water to build up in the kidneys.
I think that's all the time we have for Dr. Noah. Thank you. Marilyn, back to you.
Thanks, Jill. To add on to what Dr. Noah was explaining, the kidneys then can't catch up to flush out all the water and get the salt and nutrients into the bloodstream. Because the extra water has nowhere else to go, it goes into the cells, making them swell.
This becomes fatal when water enters the brain cells because brain cells aren't made to expand, nor do they have the room to expand. The swelling of the brain leads to a coma and then leads to death because the swelling increases until there is too much pressure with nowhere to go, causing the brain cells to burst.
You can see that the number of deaths is an extremely small number compared to the total number of participants. There is no strong pattern that is found in the statistics. As time went on, the deceased runners' water level in their blood increased anywhere from 50 to 53 liters at 3 p.m., and the normal water level is supposed to be anywhere from 40 to 50 liters. This happened because they drank a lot of water during the race. Gio, right back to you after the break.
Are your running shoes slowing you down?
Let's say goodbye to these old running shoes and hello to these babies. These are the newest black Blazers, and these could get you through any sort of rusty trail or muddy path or anything. These will help you zoom across that track. If you're late for class, you can use these, and you'll be there in less than 3 seconds with these bad boys. I feel like I'm 14 again. Woo-hoo! Say goodbye to these. If you don't believe me, listen to one of our happy customers.
I love the new black blazers. They make me 20 times faster and they're cheap.
Call now and get these black blazers 20% off for only $6. This is an offer you can't refuse.
As marathon runners keep dying, people are starting to worry. Are certain types of people more prone to hyponatremia than others? Is there any way to prevent it? I'm here with Dr. Christina Smith, who might just have the answers.
Hi, Jill. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure.
I have led a research team over the past few years to try to come up with an explanation for the increasing deaths. The studies prove that women are more prone than men because they seem to lose a lot more sodium than men, although we don't know why.
Do you know any way to prevent or decrease the likelihood of getting hyponatremia?
There are actually multiple ways to prevent hyponatremia. A good way that scientists have proven is to eat salted nuts and seeds before the race. By stocking the body with a good amount of sodium before the race can decrease the chance of hyponatremia. The amount of sodium the runner should take depends on how much water they plan on drinking during the race. Predicting that they will drink a lot of water, they should take in a lot of sodium, but you should consult your doctor for exactly how much you should intake.
Now, I would like to add that isn't all of this happening because of cell transport? Cell transport is extremely important because it is used to maintain homeostasis. In this case, the type of cell transport is passive transport. Due to osmosis, many changes occur. Water goes into the bloodstream and water is a hypotonic solution. The blood of the runners has become a hypotonic solution. As a result, water moves in, causing the cells to swell and burst. The swelling of the cells cause many problems that can be very dangerous. In a healthy person, equal amounts of salt and water are going in and out, causing the cells to stay normal and healthy.
Wow, that's absolutely correct. How did you know?
Well, back in 9th grade, I had an amazing biology teacher named Miss Evans. Anyway, thanks for joining us, Dr. Smith. We have just received some footage taken of the race, taken by a man there. Let's take a look.
Now, Marilyn, how do you think we can avoid this issue in the future and solve the problem?
Tommy, I believe this can be avoided in the future if more salt is consumed before the race. The blood composition contains a good amount of salt, and as the runner keeps drinking water throughout the race, the cells will stay healthy. Runners should eat salted nuts and seeds before the race. By consuming salt, their blood solution will become hypertonic, but will eventually even out as the runners keep drinking water throughout the race, finally making their blood isotonic. Additionally, runners should watch how much water they drink during the race and control it.
Consequently, the water levels in runners were very high. However, if the solution had been implemented, it would be normal, which would be lower than before.
Wow, Marilyn, didn't know that you were a science expert.
Yeah, I also had the same science teacher as Jill, Miss Evans. Great teacher. We'll be right back after the short break.
Do you really want to eat all this junk food?
I know. I should eat my Nature Valley Trail Mix bar. I can eat it right before I'm running to lower my chances of hyponatremia.
That's all for that story today. For more information, log on to our website, www.jmtn.org.
Now it's time for the weather. Bob, take it away.